Welcome to the Catholic Life Coach Podcast. My name is Carla Fitz. I am a certified life coach, wife, and mom of two beautiful little girls. My hope for this podcast is to offer support and empower other Catholic women to live their most authentic life, to share life coaching tools from a Catholic perspective in order to help you live a more fulfilling life filled with peace, joy, and abundance. Let's get started.
Hello, my loves, and welcome to this episode of the podcast. I am so happy, thrilled, and so joyful to have you all here and to be here with you guys. How are you all doing? It is absolutely insane here. The wind has been totally crazy. It almost feels like fall. Absolutely crazy. And the trees are just starting to grow, but I feel like all the leaves are just going to fall off today. Just today. It's been really, really windy today. So if you guys hear a racket in the back and you hear some wind, that's what's going on. But we're all safe and sound and thankful to be in a home and to be protected. Anyhow, today's episode, I am so excited to talk about it because it really has changed my life. And it is talking about community. I wanted to share with you the importance of having a group of people that you truly aligned with, that you truly identify yourself with, and just how much it can shift your perspective of life and how much it can just impact your life. For a long time, I was one that I found it really hard. I think especially after I turned 30, I found it really, really difficult to make friends, to go out and be comfortable in my own skin and to just make new friends, meet new people. I found it really awkward. And I was really lonely for a long time. It wasn't until I found life coaching that I started really stepping into who I really am and whom God is calling me to be, that I really stepped into desiring to find my group, to find my people. To find those women who uplifted me, who believed in me, who had crazy dreams and felt like God was calling them to do something more with their lives. I didn't want to continue to just surround myself with people that didn't support me. I have a handful of amazing friends since I was in college, and I cannot imagine my life without them. But it's so good to also find new people who just share so many values with you. And for me, I was very blessed to find a bestie when I was in college. And if you're listening to this, I love you. You are amazing. But as I've gotten older and as I've changed careers and then as I've learned into life coaching and all of those things, it really has shifted my perspective in that I need to have people who see life the way I see it, who believe in their dreams, who, like I said, have a bit of a crazy dream because we support each other. But as a Catholic, I have found that it's even more important to have a community of women. I say women because I'm a woman and I love just being surrounded by other moms and other Catholic women. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about in this podcast, is the importance of having a community as a Catholic woman. I'm reading a book on desiring God's will. And I love reading. You all know that. But anyhow, I'm reading that book and he's explaining how just if we look at the Our Father, God didn't say, my Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Your kingdom come, my will be done on earth as it is in heaven, right? Like he did not. He said he started the Our Father, our main prayer, as our Father who art in heaven. It's not just you. It's not just me separated. It's us together, which is the reason why I find it so unbelievably necessary to find a group where you can come together and chat and grow in your faith. Because we are meant to grow in our faith and in our life and to share our values and to share our opinions. And so I just wanted to go into this a little bit deeper and share my experience, but also just tell you a little bit about how having an amazing community can just change so many things in your life. It has for me, and I continue to see it. So I'm excited to go into this. The first reason, so basically what I did was put together a few reasons why you should find a community. And you'll understand also why I'm going into this, and I'm so excited to share it all with you guys. But the first one is creating a sense of belonging, because we are out in this world and there are so many opinions and there are so many thoughts and so many beliefs, so many religions, so many music tastes, right? Like so many things that separate us. And when you find a commonality, something that brings you together, you can just grow with those people so much more naturally. And when it comes in our faith, it's so special to find a group of women who help you feel like you are a part of something, that you belong, that you are not alone. The second reason why it's so powerful to join a community or to be a part of a community is learning from one another. But not just learning from one another, like it's an opportunity for you to show your greatness, to show your wisdom to your community, and also learn from them. Because it's so good to be open to other people's opinions, take it in, examine, is that something that I really believe? Oh, I've never thought about it that way, right? Like even when I was just reading that book, having his insight on the Our Father was just like, oh my goodness, I had never thought about it that way. And it is so powerful to be able to have other people uplift you and create that sense of hope, love, and enjoyment in our life. Number 3 is celebrating and growing together. Because as we grow, as we shift, as we make some changes in our life, we have that group of people celebrating and cheering us on and believing ahead of time for us, which is so good. Number 4 is uplifting our hearts and our energy. I don't know if that word freaks you out a little. I hear people always talking about like, we gotta uplift our energy. But truly, when we are surrounded by like-minded women who desire to grow in our faith and in relationship with God, and to grow as a mom, as a wife, as a woman in general, who desires to just better herself, who desires to expand, it uplifts our heart. It uplifts our spirit. We get that rush of energy, I can't call it anything else, that just makes us feel loved and empowered. That's something that is worth finding. I, for one, I'm in a mastermind right now, and I absolutely love each and every one of those women. And we all think so differently, but we share a core value, which is we desire to help other people. We are coaches. We have that thing in common. And it has uplifted my spirit because I don't feel alone anymore in this journey of entrepreneurship and being a coach. Because life right now can be so lonely. If you think about it, our society has grown into being on the phone more often, things being on Zoom. And if we have that technology, why wouldn't we use it to create something beautiful in the world? This is the reason why I am so thrilled and so excited to share with all of you that I decided to create that community for us. Especially for all of us who are listening, who are here in this podcast. I want to get to know you guys. I want to get to spend some time with you guys and grow together and see your beautiful faces and just chat with you guys and have amazing conversations as Catholic women. So I decided to open up a book club. It is going to be completely free. It's just an opportunity for us to create a community of empowered Catholic women. That's what I want for all of us, to get together, to get to know each other and get to know each other's dreams, and then just read this book that changed my life. And actually, I should have started with that, but oh well, this is how it happened. This last December, I read a book that shifted my perspective of life. I had been one that wanted to run around all of the time, be busy. Like, you know, the definition of hustling. I wanted to do it all and then some. I wanted to just be busy and do it all at the same time and have a million goals at the same time and achieve them all. And that wasn't working for me. I was just so burnt out. And I realized that I did not know how to be still. And in my community of moms who are homeschooling here in my town, they started talking about this book that the moment I heard the book, I'm like, I need to read this book. And it is called The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry. And in fact, you might have heard a podcast that I mentioned that book because it really has changed my life and the way I view myself as a mom, as a wife, and as an entrepreneur. I realized that God doesn't want us to live this life in hurry, to wake up when we're 80 and realize that life is done and we didn't do what we wanted to do because we were always so busy. And it's just, that book is dear to my heart. I bought it, I read it, I gave it to my husband, then I gave it to my sister, and then my sister gave it to a friend. It has impacted a lot of my people's life in my surrounding, and it is so good. And I just want to share it with all of you. I want to just create this community of Catholic women that can come together, read this book, have amazing conversation with a cup of coffee, and grow together. And like I said, it is 100% free. There's no cost attached to it. It's all you need to do is sign up for it to become a member. And then you'll get an email and you'll be welcome into a Facebook group. And that's where we're going to host our conversation. And that's where I'm going to send the links for the Zoom meetings, and we'll get to see each other and have I'm so excited, awesome conversations, and grow together in our faith as well. I think it's going to be so fun. And I hope to see you all in there, all of you. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited. But yeah, so all you have to do is check the link in the description and then sign up so that you can join us and be a part of this community. And I should also say that I decided to call it the Unhurried Heart Society. And the reason being that, first, the book that we're reading is the Giving Up the Hurry book, The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry. And also because I think that is something that we need to ask God for graces for. Our society has really prepared us to want to be in a hurry. I heard a conversation, and this was prior to reading this book. I heard a conversation with Father Mike, and he was saying how the biggest enemy for our culture and our age is that we are always in a hurry. And because we're always in a hurry, we miss so many beautiful gifts in our lives, so many opportunities in our lives. I, for one, I'm going to be honest, prior to reading that book, and even now, it's still a day-to-day practice, I was always so ready for the next thing. What's next? And even like in the moment, not even like, what's next in my life? I'm in the middle of homeschooling, and all of a sudden I'm like, I should go fold clothes and do that. And if I do that, then maybe I can come back and clean the house, and then I can like vacuum and do the thing and do all of the things, and then have supper ready with a beautiful candlelight dinner. And then after that, I can do some work. Anybody else? I was always so in a hurry, always wanting to do it all. And in trying to do it all, I didn't enjoy anything. I missed it all. Not that I missed it all, but it felt like I was missing it all. And for me as a mom, the hurry needed to go. And this is something that I get coached often because it's ingrained in each one of us to want to do it all, to want to do more. We think that if we do more, we are more qualified. If we do it all, if we do more things, then we are more worthy. And it turns out that if we look at Jesus' life, when was he in a hurry? He was always on time. He trusted that where he was where he needed to be. And that is something that we all need to practice. But yes, having a group of other women that are like-minded, that share our faith, it's so important. And I hope to see your beautiful faces in there. I hope to meet you all and just, to get to know all of you. I think it's going to be so fun. And if you guys love coffee, I love coffee. Bring your coffee cups and let's have some fantastic conversations. I will bring questions and to keep the conversation going. And it's just going to be fantastic. So I hope to see you all in there. I'm sending so much love to all of you. And go and sign up for the Unhurried Heart Society. It's going to be phenomenal. Can't wait to see you all in there. But if you do not join, make sure to find a group of women that support you. Make sure to find, even if it's just two women or one woman that you can have a conversation with and that can support your dreams, your hopes, your faith, your values, all your priorities. Find a community that can help you grow closer to God. It's the best. It has changed my life. I started a community with a book club, thanks to a friend. And that book club changed my life. I became a part of something bigger than me. I wasn't alone anymore. I could share my faith. I could share my thoughts. And I could grow together with them. I hope to see you in there. All right. Sending you all so much love. I'll see you next week.
If you are ready to dive deeper into life coaching from a Catholic perspective, then make sure you schedule a free consultation. The link will be in the description. This is an opportunity for you to work with someone who will empower you and support you in all of your endeavors. This is a journey, and being together and working with someone who believes in you is life-changing. So if you're interested in growing and creating faith-driven success, make sure to reserve a time to chat with me. Until next time, God bless.